Shalom, back with part 2. The people cursed through Lord's judgment. Again, let's pick this up right here. All right. At Genesis 25. So after that came his brother out, who is Jacob, right? And again, his name means supplanter. That's the word I was looking for. It means supplanter. All right. That we would supplant him out of his birthright. Okay. And again, people, this is what the Lord wanted. Okay? And I'll take you to a precept to give you further understanding in a minute about that. All right? His name was called Jacob, again, which means supplanter, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bore them. Okay? The twins. All right? So let me show you here, people, something here. All right? Give me a minute. You see what it says here, people, in Romans 9:11? So the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High, see, the purpose of the Most High, according to election, whom the Lord had chosen, right, might stand, not of work, but of him that calleth. You understand? So the seed that was called to be of the promise, right? It started with Abraham. Abraham had 8 sons, right? Ishmael was firstborn to Abraham. Isaac was secondborn, and then he had 6 others. Now, did the promise go to all 8 sons? The answer is obviously no. It went on to Isaac. Do you understand all that? Okay? Now, so, and it was said unto her that the elder shall serve the younger. We've already read that, right? Over there in Genesis, the 25th chapter, right? Who came out first? Esau. So he has to serve Jacob. You understand? That's going to happen in the kingdom. You understand? Now, and we're going to get back to finish up that article, all right, with the master plan of the illuminated Rothschilds, all right? We'll get back to that in a moment. All right. So, as it is written, Jacob have I loved. You see that? Esau have I hated. Do you people understand that? Is that plain enough for you? And again, the Lord is just simply reiterating what was already written in Malachi. All right? The 4th chapter. Malachi, the 1st chapter. All right? Just go to Malachi, the 1st chapter. And you can read it there, okay? So, give me a minute, all right? Again, people, this is to give you further understanding. Romans 9 and 7. Neither because are they the seed of Abraham. Remember I told you, right? He had 8 sons, right? So the promises didn't go to his firstborn Ishmael, which are the Arabs, all right? It went on to his secondborn, to Isaac, right? Neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all the children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. Now Isaac, right? We've been reading about it. Isaac and Rebekah had 2 sons, Esau and Jacob, twins. Right? The first one, Esau, came out as a hairy garment. Right? You understand that? They named him Isashua, wasted away as he. But Yaquab, right? Jacob, his name means supplanter. We would supplant him, all right, of the promise. You understand? And that's the way the Lord wanted it. And we just finished reading about it, right? We just read it. All right? For the children not yet being born, neither having done any good or evil, for the purpose of the Most High, according to the election might stand, not of works, but him that calleth. It's based on the Lord's choice. All right? So, that is that the children of the flesh, which would be Esau, who's carnal, right? Again, he's proving that to you right now, with doing the same things he's always done, because his blessing is the sword. Genesis 27:40. Also, you could read Revelation 6 and 4, the red horse that taketh peace from the earth. Remember, the buzzword is red. It's talking about Edom. Okay? These are not the children of God, see? But the children of the promise are counted for the seed. Who's the children of the promise? It's Jacob. Okay? You understand? All right? You people get all that? All right? See? As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Now let's get back to the article. Give me a minute. So Esau was described as red and hairy. So this information fits perfectly with what survivors have been telling me, that on a deeper level, the Rothschilds are also claiming, right, to be the descendants of Esau, thus are really from the house or tribe of Esau. What they are trying to do is to get, you see, the birthright back from the house of Jacob, right? And he sold his birthright unto Jacob for a morsel of meat, right? What does it say about that? Give me a minute. Here, about the birthright, right? This is Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, Edom, right? The so-called white man, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, right? And we know that he was rejected because we know that the Lord chose Esau, he chose Jacob over Esau, okay? As we read in Romans, right? As we read in Romans here, the 9th chapter, okay? For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, right? That the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. So he called, the promise went from Abraham to Isaac to Jacob, all right? You understand? Give me a minute. So you people should get it now. For ye know that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, okay? For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. And that's what they're trying to do with their NWO, the New World Order, okay? Is to try and create their own, heaven, okay? What we're going to get, what the Negro, Latino, and Native American are going to get. We're going to be the immortal God, kings, and priests of the earth. That's only for us. You understand? So they're trying to create it through pseudoscience, through falsehood, by means of their sword, through force of the sword. All right, how they got all the land's wealth, resources. All right, how thief cometh but to steal, kill, destroy, rape, rob, commit murder, genocide. Anyway, we'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.